a minute. Yes. Okay. Who are you without your job? That's the title. Everyone can see the questions? Nice. I think that we can stay here on the main room, like as five. It's okay. Actually, we have one more person here. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna split the rooms. Let me see. Okay, guys, but we are already live on YouTube. Hello, Bruna. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. It's okay with you?
Yes, okay. I was just talking about that we are live on YouTube. Then I'll start introducing Talking Talk. So, good morning again, guys. I'm Louise. Oh, I just forgot to write my name here. That's okay. I'm here with Camila, Iago, Bruna, Danielle, and Luis for our English immersion here on Talking Talk, another conversation. And we are a platform, a conversation platform, where we can practice different languages, like Spanish, French, English, but again, this is not a class. I'm not a teacher, just another student, so we won't correct each other. Guys, do you guys prefer that I split the rooms, like in 2 rooms? 3 and 3? I think it's better for everyone, right? Okay. If everyone disagrees, feel free to share your opinion. And let's start the introductions here in the main room. Luis, please go ahead.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. My name is Luis, and without my job, without my position, I'm a guy who loves arts and loves some adventure things and dangerous things to do. And is this?
Love that you already answered the first question. Okay, thanks. Iago, please.
Okay, so hello everyone, good morning. Luis, nice to see you because it's been a long time that I don't attempt to the 5 p.m. immersions. It's really nice to see you. So I am Iago. I live in a small town in Ceará. I am a cat lover. I have 7 cats in my house. That's one here, but she's white, so you probably can see her. What else? Without my job. I love listening to music. I love to go to the gym. I'm trying some hobbies recently. I started aquarela. I'm doing some exercise actually with a book called like 30 Days of Aquarela. It's really nice because I can understand the foundation of colors because that's something that I really don't know anything. So so this book is really nice. I like to embroidering. I started again because it's been a long time that I didn't do anything, so I'm starting embroidering again. And yeah, I think that's it. And I'm really excited for Gaga Cabana today.
Gaga Cabana. Oh my god. Now we can see the white cat in the show.
Yeah,
Just her
I think
face.
that I don't know, she will be right here in a moment, I believe, because I don't know why. She always come to the desk when I am speaking English. Yes, she's right here now.
Oh, hi, so cute. She's like all white.
Yes, all white. She used to have like a black dot on her head, but it disappears when she grew.
So cute, so girly. Okay, guys. Bruna, please.
Hello, guys. I'm Bruna. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Rio, and I'll try to not talk about my work, my job, my profession, anything. And I just, in my spare time, I just like to go for a stroll, have this connection with the nature. And today it's a beautiful day, sunny day. We can see the birds sing, the sun. It's a sunny day. Maybe I'd go for a walk in the end of the afternoon. And my hobbies, let me see. I just love to deep in the English culture. Sometimes I just listen a lot of podcasts, even movies in the channels, in the English channels, and also series, articles. I'm reading a books in English too. I faced this challenge, the reading a books, and in the future, I set a goal to read other types of books. Nowadays, I read more crime novels and books that I like this subject. Maybe I just try something new in the future. Um, that's it.
Nice, nice. Have you ever read Yellowface, the book?
No, what's talking about you?
It's kind of it's a novel, I think, right? Iago, but it's I don't know how to explain. It's like a mystery, but at the same time, it's in the first person, and I'm reading in English because it's very easy to find this book in English, and it's about a
Mm.
Japanese girl and another white girl, and it's like how can I say in English? Conflito de interesses, you know?
Oh, I
I don't know how
see.
to explain without any
Interesting.
spoilers, but it's a mystery thing. It's very
Make
nice.
me curious. I Google it. I Google it.
Okay, nice. William, please. Hi, by the way. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. So I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I will not talk about my work today, too. Thanks, God. Actually, I had a hard time because I start here in Talk and Talk last October and I was not working. And after I started a new work, a new job in January, but I didn't used to say anything about my work, so it was hard to talk about. But in my free time, I like to enjoy life. Basically, I like to paint too, like aquarella. I have some, not professional ones, but I have, and I really like to paint in general, to draw, to. There is a big trending right now about coloring books. I like to do this. So this is a kind of hobby, but it's a relaxing moment for me. And that's it. I have two dogs and I don't have any kids.
Nice. Okay, guys, I want so much to buy a Bobby Goods book, coloring book. Like it's
Yes, but if you buy, be sure because it's a dead end.
yeah, and all the colors of the markers, like 48 colors. And spend lots of money in coloring book. Like I want just so much. Like everything I think about this Bobby Goods thing. Okay, guys. Camila, go ahead.
Morning, guys. My name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I live in São Paulo, in the capital, most specifically in the Tatuapé neighborhood. It's a crowd place. We can go for restaurants, pubs, bars, and whatever if you want to spend a time here. I will try to divide about, for example, movies. I love horror movies. I prefer this a true crime. This is my I love to watch this kind of things. My Netflix always send me good tips about it because I guess the algorithm is working. About books, these years, I think I already spoke here about I am reading only the classic books, I decided. Luis had a great idea, and we had an immersion together, and then I enjoy a book club this year. So I am only reading the classics. And what else? About music, I am a person who loves pop music. I am in a different age, I guess, about my music taste, because I love Billie Eilish. I love what else? Dua Lipa and these kind of songs. Let me see. In my spare time, sometimes I go hiking here. There is a park. The name is Seret, close to my house, so I can go and enjoy a little bit there. I'm not a big fan of cooking. I prefer to go outside in a restaurant to eat outside. So I don't know. I guess that's all for me. It's hard to say without speaking about career, right?
It's a challenge.
Yes, it is.
And are you currently reading a book in your book club? Any specific
Yes,
one?
yes. The name is, I don't know in English, O Homem Bicentenário.
Oh,
Yes, but it's an old movie, I guess, regarding
yes.
this book. It's
Yes, was
it's
a
not so
movie.
hard. Yes, it's not so hard. It's a good one. And I am trying to read. It's totally different, guys. I don't know if correct to say read mangas, because we can find mangas relate to classic books. I don't have anyone close to me here, but I try to. This is a good way because helps me to see the environment in a classical book, because I need to see sometimes. I need to have a. I don't know. I need to have a point to put my mind and try to figure it out what is happening. So I try to read mangas about this.
Nice. That's
Cam-
nice. I remember that I read O Alquimista in quadrinhos in
Oh,
high school.
really?
It was very fun,
Nice.
very fun. Very,
Did
it's
you
easier.
finish, Camila? She's been reading the Dante's Hell. Did you finish, Camila?
Oh, he's here. Let me show you guys. Just 1 second.
Like in how can I say it? Divina Comédia. Yes.
Hmm.
Let me see. Okay. Very second.
Wow, beautiful.
No.
Let me
Wow.
put the phone.
This book is so
Sorry,
dense.
guys. I got
It's
this one.
complex.
Yes, I got this one, and so interesting
Mm.
because we can read.
Beautiful.
We need to read for the different side. You need to start from the
Oh,
end. It's a
Like
way to read.
Japanese one.
Yes, it's a good one. Let me
interesting.
show pictures here. It's a good, well done, I think, guys.
Oh,
And
It's very different.
this is only the part one. We have 2 books about this. It's a big one, guys, and it's really interesting.
whoa.
And
Yes.
it's easier in quadrinhos because the original it's in prosa, right? Like poem.
Yes, yes.
I have this like in a pocket edition, very ugly, and I hate this book. Like I hate to read in prosa.
Yes. I was in an immersion, I guess, with Bruna, and I said that I had a dream about this book. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
I
like,
did.
oh my gosh, I need to read this because have no idea about this book. And I decided to got this to help me, to guide me, because as you said, it's like prosa and it's a different
And there's
way
a
to.
movie about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said in this immersion a movie about this. It's the name of the movie is Hell. It's a
Oh,
collection of the angels and demons, something like that. I
oh,
don't watch
yeah.
this, but I know that it's something related to I think there are 3 movies about this.
Dan Brown, I guess, right? Is the guy
Yeah, I
who?
think it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Wow. Go ahead, Luis.
Guys, if you like graphic comics, this kind of things, you need to have this.
Oh,
Wow. Collection
it's a
edition.
graphic.
Yes, and it's very artistic, and you must have.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow.
if you like politic things, I like this kind of ones. Like
Persepolis. Beautiful.
yes,
One of my
must
favorites.
totally must have. It has a movie easily to find on YouTube. And yes, but Mob Dick is amazing. It's a must have, totally.
Nice.
Wow, just collectors here. Guys, love it. Love the references. Danielle, finally, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel Bernardo. I am 29 years old. I was born in São Paulo, the capital, but I was 7. We moved to Ceará. And now I live in Caraí, the metropolitan region of Ceará, near of the beach. And Saturday is not a day to talk about work. And in my free time, I like cycling. I love going to the beach. And I love play video games, especially survival horror games. And I love see the sunrise and sunset in the beach. For me, is a relaxing experience. It's, very, very good. And that's it.
Nice, thanks. So I'll make mine now. Guys, I'm Luisa, I'm 27. I live in São Paulo. Now I moved to Santa Cecília, which is a very fun neighborhood, like with lots of things to do, restaurants to go, bookstores. It's very beautiful here, and I live with my girlfriend. We've been living together for almost 3 years now. I love to swim too. This is one of my favorites. I am learning to run. In the future, maybe I can try a triathlon. If that's the dream, like for my 30s. But I'm very far. I love painting too. I love painting. I took watercolor classes a long time ago. I'm very bad at painting, but I love to do things. I love drawing, and not drowning. Let me see. I don't have pets, but I want to. I already have the name of my future cat, and it's the same name of my Wi-Fi here, which is Francisco. If everyone is curious, and yes. Yes, my life is a mess right now because we just moved out, so we are going to like Lemerlin every single week. We are like just doing like cleaning the house, and that's it. Okay, guys, so let's start with the questions. We already passed 20 minutes. I'll open a break room just because we are in 7, okay? So if you guys receive an invitation, please accept, and I'll be here in the main room if you guys need me. I think everyone has the questions, yes. 5, 4, okay. Let's go. So we already answered the first one, I think, right? Number 2, Luis, please.
Well, question number 2. When was the last time you did something purely for joy, not for achievement or recognition? Well, I start a YouTube channel just for play underground, strange music and psychedelic ones to make a reminder the future, uh, what kind of different, how different subjects affects my way to listen music, and I start just for fun to remind, and I was pretty cool. I'm liking.
Oh, share with us. It's open?
It's open. I will share for you guys. Just a
Nice.
minute.
You have so much layers, Luis.
Because I'm very old and very poor as well, so you need to make creative, you know.
I see. I see. Okay. Why are you sharing your YouTube channel, Camila?
Let me see, guys. I tried sometimes to hiking, or I remember 2 years ago I decided to run as Luis is starting, and I did my first São Silvestre within this year. Yes, I work in a company that support the runners that happens here in São Paulo, so I was running for free. because I know this is really expensive. You need to pay
Yes.
and then imagine São Silvestre was like almost 300 reais.
Wow.
But I was for free there, and I decided to enjoy it. Was 2 years ago. I made more than, let me see, 10 street runners. I don't know this correct way to say. So I used to do that. Was a really good period because I challenged myself every run. I was trying to be better. And then I have a problem in my knee, and then I cannot do it anymore. So for me, it was like a great opportunity because one of Dan was in the downtown in São Paulo, so we can run for specific places here. Was a crowd group, so we don't feel afraid about to run in the downtown because it's unfortunately it's hard to be there walking. Just by walking, so it was a great period. I guess I can say that running can be a good choice, I guess.
And it's always the knee, right?
Yeah, no, yes, always, always.
Mine hurts too, and it's terrible.
I
I need to
guess
take care.
it's start with the knee, and if you don't pay attention, this can be worse, in the future, like other problems, I guess.
Yes. It's terrible for us athletes, high
Oh my
performance
God.
athletes. And you, Iago?
I think that let me say the question again. I think that every weekend I try to do something just for fun that I don't have to be great at. And that's something that I'm really trying to think about with the hobbies that I have, because I don't know. I think that every time that we have a new hobby, we always think about, oh, I think that I can make some money with it. And I don't know. I think that it's fine if you want to be really good and make some money with it. It might be a good thing. But for me, I'm really trying to develop this relationship with my hobbies that I don't need to be great at anything, and just do it, and just do it. So I last weekend, I guess, on the holidays, last weekend,
Yeah.
yes. So I was like, oh, I think that I make some drawings here to make some embroiderings, and then I did like two, and they are on the bastidor. I don't know how to say that in English, but for when I want to embroider something, I just can grab the things and do it, because I wasn't embroidering for a while because I didn't have anything ready to start. So it was, oh, I don't want to do this. And then I did it. And last Sunday, I guess, I bought this little box to put all the, I think that is thread, right? Linha in Inglês, thread, I think. And then I was organizing all my threads, like more than 50, and I spent the whole day just organizing that. And it was a really fun day because I just put a podcast and then I was listening the whole day without paying attention either, and just organizing these threads. It was really fun.
That's a fun hobby to organize things. But
Yes.
I see the point. It's like pleasure, right? To organize messy things. Um, I have like little hobbies too. I used to be an art student at college, so every single painting and drawing that I used to make, it was like, I don't know, with kind of pressure because of the grades and because everyone there it's have so much personality, you know. There are like very strange people there, and everyone compare yourselves, even because I was like 17. I was very young, so I was very insecure with my personality, my work. So to draw and to paint used to be a little difficult and not that fun anymore. And sometimes I have like canvas here at my house, like one or two, and sometimes I paint something and just put on the on the wall. And my girlfriend's like, that's the most beautiful thing that I ever saw in my life. And I'm just like, oh, that's just a cat listening to music, just a silly draw, you know. And this is very fun because I don't want to achieve anything. I just want to paint with my fingers without any techniques, just, I don't know, to feel the activity. And to run, it's very difficult for me. I hate this. Like I started a talk and talk like last year. It's almost like 1 year ago, and I'm always talking about this. Like I love to run. I love practicing sports, but I'm not like getting any good in running. So I just run for, I don't know, health, maybe cardio, because I don't want to be good at this, but I love competition too. So maybe one day I can participate in a, I don't know, marathon, or not marathon, half, like São Silvestre. São Silvestre is a marathon, right? Like 42K.
It's 17.
17. That's
Yes.
easier. Okay.
It's not half a marathon, it's less than.
Okay. But that's it. I try to be lighter with my hobbies, I think. Not just to pressure myself. Okay, guys, so let's go to the third question. Have you ever felt that your job title became too much a part of your identity? Camila, what do you think?
I guess yes, I have. In one period in my life, it's depend of the group of people you are. I don't know, you are sit, because maybe people love status and you need to share your certifications about job, and you need to say it about your schedule. Oh, sorry, I'm busy, I cannot go. And then people are interested about your maybe money that you got and your importance in a job. For example, if you are a manager, people, oh, she's a manager, so they can see respect in yourself. So I guess it's depends of the group of people. I don't like this kind of, because I guess it's I leave my job during the weekdays. So if I want to have a time without thinking or speaking about it, I would like to choose another things, guys. Because of this, I love to be in the platform, because we sometimes don't speak about job, we speak about life, we speak about the experience, and this is a good opportunity to put your mind off of the problems. We are here just speaking about random situations, sometimes our problems. So I hate this feeling, like I need to show something, because if not, people will judge me like this is not a good position or a good company. People use the brand of the company to put themselves in a high level in the society, maybe something like this. So I work from blah blah blah, and my name is that, and I work from Google, and people like, oh, she worked from Google. So I guess the brand comes first, then you actually are. So I hate these things.
Yeah, it's difficult, right? Something that it's so normal for us to talk about this job title. But you said something that here on Talk and Talk, that's an hour that you're just like talking about random things. And sometimes I want to talk about work because I feel that I need to practice technical English. I want to understand more about vocabulary, right? But I don't want to talk about work. I want to talk about, like, I don't know, things that I love, things that I need to improve. But sometimes it's necessary, but I don't, I just don't want to.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. And you, Luis, how has it been for you?
Yes, in the past I lost myself with my life because I merged so much between my professional life and my personal life that I can't split sometimes, because I was so drowned in the job. I was so buried in my work tasks, my routine, and slowly I realized that cooperative life is so bored, no, and life changed so fast, and yes, in the past I was very close to my job title and my personal life, but when I make 40, I started to leave this, and I realized that all fights that I had in the past uh, was not wasn't a good thing to fight, you know. And when you are started to growing in your career, you realize as well that uh, it's not that's nothing special, you know, when you reach out a new position or you make new things. Personally, I think that's when you live a true life, the things that you love. For instance, if you love to see the sunshine, sunrise, whatever, is more cool than make a meeting with the high levels. This kind of things, you know. So yes, the past was very part of my life. It's this.
I love it. Love your answer because uh, I hate the corporate job too. It's just a silly little office job, you know. But sometimes, of course, I love what I do, but it's just a part of my day, right? It's just 8 hours per day, 5 days a week. Nice. And you, Iago, what do you think?
I think that that happened to me when I started working as a teacher because I was just surrounded by that environment, and it's really difficult to run away from it because I don't know, I live in a small town, so you always see the students. For example, my husband, for example, we go out and he's a teacher, and we always see his students. It's always like, ah, hi, Tuleo, all the time in every place. Um, and it's really difficult to run away from it when you are a teacher. It's okay if you really enjoy, But for me, I just didn't want to see, I just didn't want to talk to my students when it wasn't in the class. Of course, you have some that you like more, that you develop a friendship relationship with some students, and that's really nice with some, but I don't know. I just don't want to see you outside the school. And then when I was coordinator, when I had this leadership role, I was really drawn into it because all I could think it was work, and then everything started to stop to make sense, and then I had a burnout, which I talk a lot about it here, I guess. And then everything stopped to make sense, and then I was like, oh, I just don't want to do this, and this work is not for me. And it was when I start embroidering, for example, it was pandemic 2021. Remote classes was really stressful because even past a year, some teachers just didn't know or didn't want to do some things. It was really difficult. Uh, but then I quit this job, and then I I don't know. I think that I'm still figuring out what to do with my career because sometimes I think that I think that I want to be in a leadership role at some point, but sometimes I really think, oh, I don't know if I really want the responsibilities that comes with it. But I don't know, but I think that now it's fine. I'm learning and that's it.
You said about your past work. Have you ever felt like this feeling that you have dual personalities? One is a teacher and one is your personal personality.
Yes, because that was something that I really tried to split because I never make too many friends with my colleagues, with my teachers' colleagues. I never developed a real relationship with anyone at school. I need to confess it. It has some people that I really like that, but I never developed a big relationship with anyone at school. But yeah, I feel that I had this feeling that I don't know, maybe because I knew that there was something that I didn't want to do for the rest of my life. So I didn't know how to get out of there. It was more easy to me at the time to be a teacher, you know. I didn't know any other possibilities for me back then. But I think that it was like this two split personalities because I really needed to be I don't know how to say it, but extrovertido. I forgot how to say that in English. But you have to be extrovert, I think, with students. They are teenagers. They are not interested. They are bored with everything. So you need to make some things fun and that was not exactly me as a teacher because I felt that for example, the first year as a teacher when I started, I was too serious. I took everything too serious. And then in the next year, I was like, oh, I think that I need to change it and try to make other things. But yeah, it was definitely there. I think that I had two personalities.
Same here. Even in normal jobs, I feel that I am more serious. And sometimes I talk about a subject at work, then I arrive home and I talk to my girlfriend what I really think about the subject that I was talking about. Like my real opinion, not my
You are
master, you know.
I'm just the same because it's sometimes I just talk here. Oh, I think that is just a dumb decision to make. And in the meeting, in the work meeting, you are, oh, you'll be great. Of course, we'll do it. It will be awesome.
Guys, you're so fake sometimes. And I think everyone is like this I don't know, it's for the better sometimes. Well, in my case, I'm just like you guys. I feel that sometimes it's a big part of my identity, especially because I change careers. So I used to be a different person, and I think that my family used to see me as a different person. Now I am more serious, but it's like the same. It's a job, it's work. You do the things that you need to do. But I think that I am learning more. And that's why I changed it because I wanted to develop myself. And that's it. But I try to be, I don't know, I try to have other things to focus, just like you guys said. Okay, I think the question number 4, it's very similar what we were talking about, but it can be good. Oh, wait, someone tried to stop my my immersion. No, that's okay. It's 9:42. So can we jump to the question number 5, or yes? Okay, Luis, can you start for us?
Yes, question number 5. Have you ever had a period of start over that helped to redefine who you are? Yes, a lot of times, because I think you need to always, you need to be honest with you, and it's very hard because you need to balance your your savings, your personal life, and you need to make like a Tetris things, you know, to balance everything. So, and yes, I changed so much during my life. I was another person in my teenage life. I was another person in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. And if you don't change, you will become a slave from the others, you know. For instance, I have my friends that are really punk rockers until today, but they are in that time, you know. And I have a friends that they are much more older than me in my side of things, and you need to find uh, a balance between these, you know. If you like, if you want to try something new, you must, you know, you can't uh, be a prisoner from others' opinion, family's opinion, friends' opinions, you know. So just go ahead.
Yeah. Just grow. But something that it's funny is that it's always there's always a reason to be punk about something.
Yes.
Always.
Always.
It doesn't like it depends on the circumstances that you are, but there's always always a reason. Okay, nice. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead.
Um, I think that I will go back in when I quit this job in 2022. I I think that it was a really hard time, but also a good time because it was 2022 was a really difficult year for me because I took working too seriously. Of course, we need to work, we need money. And thank God I was really supported by my husband to left the job. But it was really good because I could see other opportunities for me, and that's something that changed in my career path, I think. Of course, I'm still not sure what I am doing right now, but I think that that changed, and also my relationship with work changed because I was like, oh, I think that after this, I can't take things too seriously. This is not everything that I am, and this is not everything that I do. So that's something that I still work on myself because I think that I sometimes I am too serious, too straight, too correct, you know. Um, and sometimes I think that, oh, I'm not a doctor. That's something that I always think. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saving lives. This is a real job. That what I do is it a real job? You know?
Am I
And
real?
yes, and, and and that's something that helps me to, oh, I don't need to take this too serious. Of course, I am responsible with my work. Sometimes I am too responsible. I lose my sleep, and but that's something that I always try to do. I don't need to take things too seriously because I will go crazy sometime again.
They don't pay me enough for this.
Yes.
I have the same feeling. And you, Camila?
Oh gosh, this is a good question, guys. I remember a time that I worked for, I don't know, maybe a day, 12 hours, because the company was really disorganized. I don't know if I can say that. They don't have organization about the process. And in my job, we need to work with numbers. And it's not so easy to work in a place like that. And I spent 11 months in this company because I was like, I stopped to studying. I was doing a post graduation and then I stopped it just because I want to be there. I want to learn something. I want to improve my career, and it was a great opportunity. So I was into this situation for sure, 100% more than that. And I remember when I realized that, okay, this is will not change. I will spend years working in the same way I was without going an appointment like a dentist during 11 months. So I said, okay, I will quit this job because this will not change it. This is almost like that because they don't pay it overtime or hours. And then for them, it's easy, right? I was working during my weekends just to try to be better during the weekdays. Imagine how nuts it is.
I
And then
do
I
this.
said, yes, imagine on Saturday, I can say, like, I try to do something for Monday because Monday I need some meeting. I need to go for some meetings and I will try to, I was trying to save myself in the process, but I guess the company cannot see it. They are just, okay, let's do another meeting. If you have a free time, let's try to put more job for you. And then I quit this company. And since I quit, I guess was something similar that Luis said. I became 40 and our mind changed a little bit. You put value in other things. I don't want to spend hours of my day working until, I don't know, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., just to send an information from a high level and just to make everyone happy. But we are here to pay bill, right, guys? We need money. Of course, I love what I do, but we need to take a time for our lives. So it's like we have a meme, like a person who died, and the boss said, "Oh, you need to give me advice. You already died, but we are in the middle of the closing." So this is real. This happened. So I guess since that I quit this company was 2 years ago, I decided to find a job when I can be myself inside of the routine. I cannot forget about myself. I can work 8 hours and then do other things, whatever I decide to do. If I just sleep or I don't know, I can do whatever. So it's hard. It's really hard. And then I guess this could be a start over because I decide to take a time off for myself, read and study. So
Yes, you're right. Like, if you're not a director or a CEO, the company won't crash without you. If you take
no.
a weekend for you, then that's okay.
Yes.
But I share the feeling with you. Like, sometimes I feel the urge to work, not to work, but to study something, to make something on a Saturday, just to, I don't know, just to feel better on Monday. But
Yeah.
it's terrible. And every time that I do this, I see someone online, like on a Sunday, 10 p.m. I see someone from my team online. It's terrible. I think, guys, we need to stop.
Yeah.
Like, we are not that important. They don't pay me enough for this shit. So just be
Yeah.
with your family, just watch, I don't know, Big Brother on TV, something like this. But yes, guys, I'm just like you. I think it's a normal and common thing to start over, especially because I'm a Gemini, so I'm always like changing ideas, opinions, personality. I'm very, I don't know, I love to change. And yeah, the change careers, like, that's a solid number, like 5 times. I don't know, from art to theater, then to art history, then to technology, now from to data. And I think that's okay. And I don't see any more like change careers, like just a linear path, I think. I think everyone do this, everyone change. I don't know, I think that you understand more what you're doing, then you can have the whole picture about what you want to do it and what is better for you for your future. And yes, that's it. Thanks God we have like strong opinions and are self-aware to understand when we need to change. And yes, I'll just call the guys from the other room. I like this subject. I think it was very fun and important for us. How was for
Yeah,
you? How was
I
the first?
I just want
Go
to
ahead.
add something, sorry. But when I was in this process, changing career, something, I remember that something that my therapist always used to say was like, yeah, you already know what you don't want. You don't need to be sure what you want to be next, I think that that's something good now because we can try different things Of course, we see people with like 3 different works. Someone works with, I don't know, in a corporate job, and I is a DJ. I know that that's something that happens, you know. And it's nice that we have a possibility to try to study, to learn different things. And I always remember this that she used to say to me, you don't need to be sure of your next step. You just need to be sure that you don't want to do this anymore. And that was really nice back then because it was like, okay, I don't need to be sure about anything.
Yes, and like it's a surprise when you understand that you are allowed to don't like something, like to don't feel comfortable. Nice, that's a good advice. So welcome back, guys. How was the conversation in the other room? Danielle, since you're here.
Mas very important topics for reflection and with great points of view. And the Lurian and Bruna is a good point of view for me. Is a good to listen, and that's it.
Nice, nice. They rock, right? And for you, Bruna, how was the conversation?
We exchange a lot of ideas and like the track of time because it seems easy to respond this question, but it's so profound when you give you so much thought about and don't consider your professional life, your the workplace. So it's profound topic. I think it's really nice, really good, interesting.
Nice, it was good for us here. I'm happy to hear about it. And for you, Ludian?
It was really nice. I think we grow, we are raised about this, about who we are, about your work, about your career. Like like this totally depend about your joy, your success. You know, like we have this thing to fight against, and sometimes we forgot who we were without this part of our life. I think okay, professional life it's important, but you need to be okay to separate that and to understand like sometimes I said I have an experience that I stop my work but I continue think about my work, you know. So this is really bad. It's much better now, but it's a challenge all the time. That's it, and thank you everyone.
Thank you, Ludian. But that's a common feeling here. Okay, like we talked about this for lots of. We share this feeling, all of us. Let me see, 5 minutes. Okay, for you, Luis. What was the subject, the conversation for you?
Was my first time in a Saturday morning immersion. It was pretty cool, and talk about not only for work on the Saturday on the Saturday is very cool, and I like so much because nowadays it's very important to split who you are and what the market job want what you want is this.
Yes, and how to play the corporate job, right? The corporate
Yes,
game. Yeah.
yes.
Nice. Thanks for being here. You're very welcome here on the Saturday mornings. I think all of us like to talk with you because you have so many layers. Like you're a musician, you have different experiences. It's always very fun. And for you, Camila.
Oh gosh, I love it because it was an opportunity to know you better, guys. We always discussed about problems or random situation, but we are here speaking about our lives, so it was awesome. And I always learned something in your immersion, Luis. So thank you from the top here and from the conversation.
Thank you for being here. I feel like we are close friends, because every immersion we learned something new about us, about everyone that we shared thoughts and like, have a conversation. This is something that I love about Talk and Talk, that I can, like, Iago, just to look at him, like sometimes I know what he's thinking and what he's going to talk, because we are so similar. And we have the same taste in different things. So this is something nice, something that I love about Talk and Talk. Now, definitely, finally, sorry, Iago.
Oh, it was really nice talking to you guys about this topic. I think that it's always nice when we can decompress, and I think that we talk about work in some ways in this immersion, but I think that it's always nice to think about other things, to reflect on, well, what we said, that our work is not everything that we are. That's something that not defines ourselves 100%. And we have a lot of different interests and a lot of different layers. And that's really nice to talk about it.
Yeah, it was nice for me too. Guys, I always forgot to send you guys the survey link. Like, I think that I share like just 3 times, but here it is. Today I don't forget it. And I love the conversation too. I think we ended up talking about work, but not just like talking about work, just to provoking ourselves and thinking and putting some thoughts about it. So it was very good for me. And thank you for one more awesome conversation. It's always so fun. So I love talking with you guys. And that's it. See you guys on next immersions. Have a great weekend. Have some rest. Bye bye, guys.